Everybody, this is Misfits Paranormal of Arizona. We're coming to you from Tombstone, Arizona, and the Pete Spence house. And we would just like to say we're very fortunate and thankful to the Pete Spence house for allowing us, for the Global Ghost Hunt for allowing us, and to Paula and Ryan for being here with us and letting us have this adventure. So come along and let's see what we can get tonight. See ya.
Thank you very, very much for allowing us to visit your amazing little location you have here. We are very, very appreciative.
Thank you for coming.
How long have you had this building? Just out of curiosity.
About 3 years.
When you first came in here, before you bought it, I'm curious. What was the energy like in here?
Peaceful, questioning, curious.
Do you guys get frequent activity, like on a normal basis, or is it kind of spaced out? Like how does it work for you guys?
I would say it's on a normal basis. A lot of times, especially when you're looking for it, so it happens quite frequently. If you're not into the paranormal, I don't know that you notice it as much, but it does happen quite often. I'll give you a little history of the house first.
I'm fine with that too.
Alright, this house was built in 1878. Pete Spence bought it. He was part of the Cowboys instead of the Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday's. He was actually part of the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
It is said that the assassination plot was planned in this house against the Earps. Pete Spence was not a very nice man. He did start out as a lawman in Texas and then went to the other side. So this house has been here for a very long time.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Now we've heard things fall. We've heard, that should not have fallen. I was standing in another room and I got tapped on my top of my head. And do you want to tell about Krista or you want me to?
Oh, you can tell.
Krista is Bridget's daughter, and she was standing in front of her storage area, and I came from the other room. You see, it is really tight in here.
Mm-hmm.
I had my hands full, and she turned around and she was like, "Did you just smack me on my butt?" Got my hands full.
And she looks at me, and I'm sitting in the chair across from her, and I'm like, really?
That's awesome.
So,
and so she turned around when she was standing there and that happened. She said, "Damn it, Pete, you gotta pay for that shit."
That's awesome.
Yeah. So myself, we had 2 of these air conditioners, but we didn't have storm doors.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a vendor that had candles in here, and it gets really hot and they were melting. So we put one in the other room and one in here, and we had special cardboard that we had made to block off to vent it out. So we put one in that room, and I duct taped it all down, came in here, and I did this one. And when I got done, in that room over there, in a very deep, gruff voice, a man said, "Bitch." Yeah. Really freaked the crap out of me because I don't really believe in this stuff up until then.
Mm-hmm.
I tore all the tape down and I opened the door thinking there was an old man out there that I really upset because he couldn't come in, and there was nobody there. My daughter had her earphones and she was working on the computer, and Karen wasn't here. And when Karen came in, I said, Karen, am I going crazy? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
I am also a florist, so there's quite often times that I do have to stay in here late by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so my work room is in the back area, back there where the cooler is. I usually turn on 2 lights and play my music.
So
But my music will stop, and I'm like, all right, please leave my music alone. I've got to get my work done. And the music will come back on. So, and it's not,
That's
I'm
awesome.
not afraid. I'm not afraid to stay by myself.
I am. Chicken
Definitely
eggs.
be a little intimidating. Definitely.
Aaron also typically goes towards that bird cage.
Yeah.
So,
I like birdcage. I definitely like birdcage.
There's definitely been, I think, he's been touched here before. Our daughter's been touched 3 times so far, and there. So there was one specific time that we were in here helping with some flower arrangements, and her and I stood in front of the supply room, and I seen her kind of just like, like she was getting ready to say sorry and move over, and I looked at her and I said, "What are you doing?" She looked at me with this look like, I could have sworn somebody was just behind me and they put their hand on my waist to say, kind of like, "Excuse me, I'm going to walk by for a second." And that was also in there, the same place that your daughter got her
Smacked.
bottom smacked.
They're nice.
I mean, they're nice.
Yeah.
At least they're being respectful
Yeah.
with it, I guess,
Absolutely.
Does Pete Spence himself communicate a lot here, or is it just
yes and no, I guess. We're still kind of in doubts. Just from certain things that we've got.
Going back to the Yuma territorial, so Global is excited to do both locations. 2 separate teams are going to be doing a paranormal investigation for this house and Yuma territorial. So I think that's going to be like really cool to see if we can get interactions from Pete from here and there.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be neat.
And trust me, when she said the name, like, I didn't know, But when she said it, I was like, why Pete? And then once she said it, I was just like, that's crazy, because that brought me back to prison. I was seeing that picture that she hates. So it's kind of like, wow, like, what a trip. That we were there, we saw the prison, and now we're actually in his home. So it's pretty cool. Very cool.
No one's actually gotten like hurt here, like scratched or anything. Oh, okay.
I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that.
Does the energy get like higher in any time of the year, or is it just like consistent?
I don't know, I guess it would stay the same.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed.
Except, actually, I do have.
Oh, I know
Except
what
for
you're
the one
saying.
at the Paragon, right? We actually didn't have anything. And we were here by ourselves. And we came.
This is the first time ever.
Yeah.
Not a sound. Spirit box was quiet. No equipment went off, and we were like, something's not right, because we've been doing this for so long, and this is the first time ever nothing was happening.
Didn't you think that they were upset with you guys?
Yeah,
because
they
you
told me they
hadn't,
were mad.
yeah, because you hadn't been here in a while.
Yeah, it'd been a few weeks or a couple months or
Yeah, it
something.
was like,
Do any energies follow you guys home, or are you guys kind of like, no, stay
Oh,
here?
God, I hope not.
we've never had anything.
No. Even with our daughter, this is our first time our daughter's not been with us tonight. She's usually with us all the time, and she actually stays in that room almost every single time by herself. She's like the tester for that space with equipment and things like that. So we've never had anything follow us home.
Hey guys, this is Misfits Paranormal of Arizona. We wanted to show you what we do when we start an investigation. And what we're doing right now is we're doing some base readings. We do outside and we do inside, and we do temperature and EMF readings. That's just to rule out any false positives we may get. If there's wiring, which this is an older building, any interferences that might debunk anything that we may get. So we're just starting now at the front of the house.
Getting 0.0. It's 82, 0.2 degrees. I'm going between 79 and 80 going up.
Okay. We're doing a couple of different machinery here just so we can get a comparison. We have an older EMF that I've had forever, and also Will's EMF and temperature combination.
Still getting 0.0.
Really? Okay.
No spikes next to any lights. Temperature's holding steady at about 82 on here. Oh, that's weird. I felt really hot air for a second. I was like, what is that? No, I'm good. I got it. Thank you, though.
Thank you. All right, so now we're just going to go down to the side of the house. So we basically do the four corners and in between, just so we can get a full, and we'll do that inside also.
Getting a slight spike over by the electric meter, about 1.0, which is normal. Oh. We just saw 3.2 for a second. All by the electric meter, which is normal.
Okay.
I'm still at 70 to 80, 77 to 80 for temperatures.
Okay.
Fluctuating from below 10. High.
And again, what we're doing is we're just taking readings because we need to determine if there's any high readings anywhere, like where Susan was getting electric boxes, especially in older homes where you have the older wiring. Because we do a scientific approach to this. This is to debunk. We have to have our standard measurements before we start. Sorry for the noise. We're on a busy side street here. It's a Saturday night in Tombstone, so it's party time.
Had a quick spike to 0.3, a little bit away from the electric box, and now it's back down to 0. Could have just been residual from the electric box.
Okay. What are you getting? What?
Yeah. I aimed at the door and I got 16 for the temperature, and I'm aiming at the top of where the flower garland is at 37.
Up here?
Yeah. Go straight ahead. Right above your head. I'm at 43 degrees. And the ambient temperature has been about 78 to 80. And it's now reading 31.
Now, is that where the main air conditioning is, though?
I don't know,
Are you hitting the tin roof?
but that would be warmer.
Mm.
Tin would attract the heat.
This is still showing 81, 82.
That's why we use a couple devices so we can, because mine could be going wonky already, even though I just put a new battery in it.
Yeah, that spot.
That
right
happens.
center. It's kind of weird.
Well, yours does surface temperature. So you might be hitting one of those nails, I think. Don't worry.
Interesting.
This is what we like to do at the beginning of every investigation. We do our initial walkthrough and any kind of feelings we may get. any place that we determine we want to set up our cameras, our REM pods, etc. And then we come inside and outside and do base readings.
Still getting 0.0.
Okay.
Temperature's going down a little bit to 81.
I'll let you guys go in first.
The air conditioner vent's coming out here, so temperature's a little bit warmer. Went up to 86 for the AC. Still 0.0 for. I got a 3.5 for 1 second. No way. Could be from this AC unit. 6.2. Just one little spike at 3.5.
The other spike you got was by the electric box, right? When you had the
AC
other one?
unit? Yeah, the electric. Yeah. I'm kind of bugged in here somewhere. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, I got a random 55 at that hook. 55 degrees. Everything else is 7. I've got a random 55 right where that last hook is. By the clamor. But it's back up to 75 again.
Thank you.
Usually for an old house, you get a lot more spikes and electricity bleed, but there's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised we're not getting.
The only steady increase was by the electric panel. And then there's just been 2. Oh, there's a 0.1 spike. That's interesting.
Okay.
No, it's gone.
Should we... Ready to go inside? All right. So we have finished up in here, and now we're going to go inside. See you in a minute.
Figure out what that planter was up against. What area of the house.
Oh, okay.
I think it's either the storeroom or it's that room. No.
No, it might
I think
be.
it's the flower room.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so now we are inside and we are going to start doing readings inside. We go to each corner of a room. And again, this is very small space. It has a built-on from the original home. So we're just trying to kind of get what we can here inside.
So I'm getting 0.0, 82.4 degrees, 82.1. There's a computer over here, so there should be a spike. There's a spike by the fan.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm getting 0.0.
That is so weird. What's the other one doing?
It hasn't done anything.
Oh, did you press it?
I'm pressing it.
Oh, really? Huh.
Okay, now I have a 0.2 spike in the corner. Oh, not went away. In the corner by the flower cooler. Now it's gone to 0. It's AC unit. Got a spike at the AC unit, which is normal. One spike at the back of the room, that's gone.
Are the temps holding pretty steady?
It's dropped down to 79.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
79.80.
Yeah.
Cooler room's obviously going to be cooler.
I got it.
Temperature's dropped in 66.
Oh, we know the cooler's working.
Small spike by the plug, which is normal again.
Yeah.
It's going back down quick.
Okay.
Back down to 0. Ooh, it's chilly in there.
At any point or just in that place particular?
Would she get lost? Did you get lost?
Right in the little room. Oh, here's a 1.7 spike for 1 second. There's a microwave behind me, but it's not on.
Now, is that where Sarah was staying outside? Where she was getting, or was that not?
It could possibly be.
Yeah. It's hard to tell.
That's the first thing that came to mind.
It's hard to, yeah, it's hard to tell how far back.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say it's got to be pretty close.
When you think around it, you look at the dark circles and the dark around the maps. That's the first thing that came to mind. This is my favorite picture.
Now I'm getting nothing, just that quick 1.7 spike.
Okay.
81.4, so temperature's holding steady.
All right.
So
Let's
there's
go do these
nothing
couple
that would
rooms over
even
here real
trigger,
quick and then
a reflection of any.
excuse us.
No, not at all.
Oops, sorry.
So
That one would have definitely made me a little cleary.
And there's Will
yeah,
setting up.
absolutely.
So
All right, I'm gonna get in here and then scan on what you're doing. Oh, it's hot in here.
It's a little warmer.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a 2.4 spike
By that,
for
okay.
the outlet or the switch. So it's good. Goes down pretty quick coming away from it.
Okay.
Good electrical.
And this is the original part of the house. So, like we said earlier, they don't build things now like they used to back then.
Still 0.0.
Okay.
Maybe 2.6.
Okay.
Check the floors and keys. Got nothing going on. 0.0
All
everywhere.
right.
So when you start to spike later,
There,
no.
that's why we do our base readings. So now we're going to go set up our equipment, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Day walkers.
I'm gonna record us setting up. Smile pretty.
Caffeine.
Sure.
Jamba juice.
Are you like actually recording right now?
Yeah, why not?
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes footage. It's not all fun and games, no, is it?
Oh, it
I
absolutely
think I might
is.
have brought a COVID picture. That has caffeine.
Yeah.
The caffeine doesn't do anything for me. I don't know about
If anybody comes to Tombstone, come to the flower shop at Pete Spence's house and buy something. It's very cute.
There's a lot
Handmade stuff.
of neat things
Yeah.
here.
Called Friendly Flowers
Yeah.
and More.
Yes.
Where are we doing PR also? Nice.
Yeah. I mean,
Free advertisement.
Yeah.
I'd bring some stuff home if I knew I wouldn't get killed by my husband.
We're just getting one of those little.
Oh, I know.
Things.
Oh, did you see the little sign up at the front there that says my husband Conan said I could buy what I want?
Yeah, I saw that.
See?
Over it.
That's what I said. I was like,
Here, Will. Kelly. I was like, here, Will.
Oh, I know. Those are so cute.
So when we started doing this for Karen, because it was pretty much the time when her husband passed, and she was still there. So everything we made, we donated right back to Karen.
Oh wow,
Everything was for her.
That's
We
awesome.
took it down with
that's
all
awesome.
the investigations, everything was her. Help her. She's like the family dude, honestly. You know?
That,
And you
that's
said this
actually
is
really
the
cool.
anniversary today.
We need to do extra good today. Extra good. Like you give me a box of Legos and tell me to build. Start dropping quarters like landmines.
Susan and Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Can we record? Oh, you hold that one. open?
Do you guys have a recorder?
Or a camera?
I do have a camera. Yeah, handheld.
Well, technically they have the camera that's facing the brand.
You go ahead and start whenever. You go ahead and start whenever. Yes.
Hi, my name is Susan. My name is Sarah. We're here to communicate with you. Is there anyone in this room with us? Can you tell me what your name is? There's lots of traffic, cars driving by. The lights that you see are from the cars driving by. On the street up front.
Recorder's up.
I felt like my hair was a little pulled or touched up on top. On top of
You
your
might
head here.
remember me. I was sitting in here earlier. I was standing over by the table. Was someone in here wearing boots? Did you stomp your boots earlier? We'd like to be able to talk to you, to communicate with you. You can see there's this device on the table. Is it unplugged on? You know if this is on.
Probably not.
Uh,
Wheel moving. There it is.
Is someone in here with us? Thank you for lighting that up. Are you telling us that you're here? Can you tell me your name?
If you're touching the REM pod, can you back away from it?
That's a way for us to know that you're here. Maybe we can communicate through that. If you back away from it, the light will turn off. So we could use that as a yes or no. So if you touch it and the light turns on, it will be a yes. If you don't touch it, the answer to our question will be a no.
K2 is going off.
In front of us?
Do you see this other device next to it? If you get close to that, it will also light up. Can you come sit over here on the chair next to me? Is there more than one person in here with us?
sitting in your chair? I feel like it's like Morse code or something.
Yeah.
I don't know something that
Can you bring the other?
Yes.
The other front one?
no, not well. I mean, we have another REM pod, but it's in another room. However,
There's another chair right there too, if you wanted to sit down on it.
It's me sliding out the chair.
Are those fresh batteries in that room? Because the batteries can be
Do you know, Kelly, if they're fresh batteries?
I'm not sure. Will, are those fresh batteries?
Are those new batteries? That's kind of normal. Well, I mean, it's normal,
with the
but
traffic.
yeah.
hey, Kelly, you want to give me a different battery? You have some nines in your pocket
Not in my pocket.
or backpack?
Backpack in the
Oh,
car.
backpack.
No.
You don't like the car, please.
Is it okay if I take the picture? I'm gonna take a picture of my hand in the corner. Can I take a picture on the altar?
K2 die.
Go.
Babe, come here.
Do you see the red light on the table in the middle of us? If you come close to that, it's just gonna light up. All that will do is tell us that you're with us. We'd like to speak to you. We'd like to know that you're here with us. Can you come closer to that light? Touch it. Can you touch the green light next to it? There's another little thing on the table that has a green light. Can you see if you can make the colors change?
What's that?
Can you tell us who was in this room? What happened in this room? Pete, are you here? How long did you live here?
Cricket floors as well.
Can you tell me why you went to prison?
Okay, too. What's going on?
Is there anyone sitting in the chair to my left? If you are, can you make a noise? Stamp your foot? Was somebody walking a minute ago or a second ago?
I was moving.
Okay. Who lives in this house? You can come in here and sit with us. You can chat. Are you touching Sarah's arm? Do you want to come in the room with us? Can you maybe knock on the front door? We'll let you in. How often did you guys meet in this room? You guys want to switch?
Yeah, we can do that. It's about time.
It's gone. You have that feeling in your arm? It's gone.
What happened?
Whenever I sit in that first chair, I kept getting a splitting headache behind my eye. And then the whole time I was sitting in there, I had like this huge pressure in my shoulder going down my arm. On the left side, same side.
I just have the front so I can look at some stuff. So it's behind you. This is like behind you. See something? Hello, my name is Kelly, and I come here out of respect. I would just like to talk to you. Maybe we could have a conversation, ask you some questions. I would just like to get to know more about how your life was here, what you went through. There's a red light. If you see that, and that's how we can communicate. There's also a green light, and you can communicate through that also with me. You guys want to introduce yourself?
My name is also Kelly. You might have seen me here earlier today.
And I'm Will. I was definitely here earlier, as you know. Thank you for allowing us to come into your house. We appreciate it.
I would like to know if Elliot Larkin Ferguson is here.
Which name did you prefer? Did you prefer that, or did you prefer, Pete?
How long did you live here? We'd like to know what really happened in this room. Can you share with us the conversations that you had in this room? Were the herbs looking for you?
How did you like living right next door to the Earps?
A lot of traffic noise. Did you know someone by the name of Frank?
Did anybody hear the crinkle of paper again?
I moved my hand off of the tablecloth.
That's Kelly. My throat. I'm making noise.
Is that where you're trying to direct us to, is the supply room? The red button, supply room?
Yes. There's one in both rooms.
I have sharp pain in my stomach. Is there anyone here besides Pete?
Okay.
From here. Oh, they're hanging out in this room. I think they're hanging out back in the other room.
Okay. You can stop and move in there. Let's do
Suppose
that.
so.
Okay.
Silver stick on that. If you want to touch that, it's even hanging out here, back here.
Okay.
Oh, I really hope that was a spider. No, it was not a spider. Okay. Did you just tap me on my arm? Horrible spot. What was that?
It was outside, so I closed the door.
That's me moving.
I'm gonna go outside and leave you in here for a few.
Okay. Can you make a sound if you're in here with me still? Or did you run away because we crowded you again?
That was me.
Oh, something just touched my back, and I have the freaking chills. I feel it again. Somebody just did the same thing. It feels like somebody's like pressing on the strap on my chest rib.
Like at the shoulder blade?
Right in between my shoulder blades.
Can you hit the little plastic ball next to Will's elbow? Can you make it light up for us?
Or if you don't like it, you can knock it on the floor. That's acceptable as well. That was me leaning against the
5 feet on the floorboards.
Do you like when people come and visit your house? Or this house? I don't know if I'm talking to. I don't know if I'm talking to Pete or not, but whoever I am talking to, do you like when people come and visit you?
Can you tell us your name? If you're here, can you tap on the table like this? I set off the cat ball. Can you make noise on the table to let us know you're here?
If you were just talking behind me a second ago, can you say whatever you just said again? I didn't hear you.
Floorboards.
I'm going to step out for a minute. I'm getting dizzy.
Okay. So do you like the flower room that I'm standing in front of? Where they keep all the flowers before they make them into bouquets? Or do you like the supply room around the corner? Okay. Are you okay? No, we're just curious to talk with you. Again, my name is Sarah. This is the second time I've ever been to Tombstone. And I know you lived here for quite a bit. And you also worked here. I think you worked at the saloon across the street. I think you were the manager. Did you enjoy being the manager at the bar? Floorboards. Floorboards. Can you try and make the lights light up on the machine if you touch it? See how it glows? If you touch the strip, the metal piece, can you make it light up for me? Do you like having the flower shop here?
Was that you?
That was me. I'm trying to walk out of the room and it's a cozy fit. Is it just the blue button?
Oh,
Oops. Oh, wrong button.
You go ahead and start whenever.
oh, okay. Are we going? We're good? Okay. Hi, my name is Susan.
My name is Sarah.
We're here to communicate with you. Is there anyone in this room with us? Can you tell me what your name is? There's lots of traffic, cars driving by. The lights that you see are from the cars driving by on the street up front.
You might remember me. I was sitting in here earlier. I was standing over by the table. Was someone in here wearing boots? Did you stomp your boots earlier?
We'd like to be able to talk to you, to communicate with you. If you can see, there's this device on the table. Is the REM pod on? Do we know if this is on?
Probably not.
How do I can't feel it.
Wheel moving.
Here. I don't think it's on.
Yep. It is not.
There we go.
Now it is.
Thank you. Oh. Is there someone in here with us? Thank you for lighting that up. Are you telling us that you're here? Can you tell me your name?
If you're touching the REM pod, can you back away from it?
That's a way for us to know that you're here. Maybe we can communicate through that. If you back away from it, the light will turn off. So we could use that as a yes or no. So if you touch it and the light turns on, it will be a yes. If you don't touch it, the answer to our question will be a no. Do you see this other device next to it? If you get close to that, it will also light up. Can you come sit over here on the chair next to me? Is there more than one person in here with us?
Are we sitting in your chair?
I feel like it's like Morse code or something.
I don't know if we're doing that.
Can you bring the other, do we have
Yes.
another REM pod?
No, well, I mean, we have another REM pod, but it's in another room.
Can we bring-
However,
My K2's right here. Is the millimeter showing anything?
no.
That's, can we maybe move the REM pod? Here, put the REM pod on this chair.
It's me touching it. Is it possibly the horseshoe?
No.
No? The light just went on outside.
The light went on outside?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of normal.
Okay.
I mean,
No, I was just saying,
Does it go on
so,
and off?
Hey Kelly, you want to give me a different battery? Do you have some nines in your pocket? Or backpack? Oh, backpack.
I sit in here with you guys?
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course.
I don't want to be in there. I don't know where your camera's at or anything.
Camera's right here in this corner.
Is it okay if I take your picture? I'm gonna take a picture over here in the corner. One more time. Can I take your picture in the altar? See anything? One more time. It's not. Can my battery die? I got that note.
There you go.
All right, let's try that again.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Do you see the red light on the table in the middle of us? If you come close to that, it's just gonna light up. All that will do is tell us that you're with us. We'd like to speak to you. We'd like to know that you're here with us. Can you come closer to that light and touch it?
Can you touch the green light next to it? There's another little thing on the table that has a green light. Can you see if you can make the colors change?
Can you tell us who was in this room? What happened in this room? Pete, are you here? How long did you live here? Can you tell me why you went to prison?
Is there anyone sitting in the chair to my left? If you are, can you make a noise and stamp your foot?
Was somebody walking a minute ago or a second ago?
I was moving.
Okay. Who lives in this house? You can come in here and sit with us. We can chat. How are you feeling in here, Sarah?
I have a pain in my left arm because it's going down from my left shoulder down to my hand. It started when I asked if someone was sitting to my left. It's still there.
Are you touching Sarah's arm? Do you want to come in the room with us? Can you maybe knock on the front door? We'll let you in.
How often did you guys meet in this room?
Do you guys want to switch?
Yeah, we can go. It's about time.
Okay.
It's gone.
Get that feeling in your arm?
It's gone. Whenever I sit in that first chair, I kept getting a squeaky headache behind my eye, and then the whole time we were sitting in it, I had like this huge pressure in my shoulder going down my leg.
Kelly, and I come here out of respect. I would just like to talk to you. Maybe we could have a conversation, ask you some questions. I would just like to get to know more about how your life was here, what you went through. There's a red light, if you see that, and that's how we can communicate. There's also a green light, and you can communicate through that also with me. You guys want to introduce yourself?
My name is also Kelly. You might have seen me here earlier today.
And I'm Will. I was definitely here earlier, as you know. Thank you for allowing us to come into your house. We appreciate it.
I would like to know if Elliot Larkin Ferguson is here.
Which name did you prefer? Did you prefer that, or did you prefer, Pete?
How long did you live here? We'd like to know what really happened in this room. Can you share with us the conversations that you had in this room? Were the herbs looking for you?
How did you like living right next door to the herbs?
lot of traffic noise. Did you know someone by the name of Frank?
Did anybody hear the crinkle of paper again?
I moved my hand off of the tablecloth.
If anything, like Brian and I are definitely hearing things in the supply room, so your cameras definitely be picking that up. So there is noise coming from back here as well. Because we're right here.
That's Kelly. My throat. I'm making noise.
Is that where you're trying to direct us to, is the supply room? Is there a REM pod in the supply room?
Yes. There's one in both rooms.
A sharp pain in my stomach. Is there anyone here besides Pete?
Are you getting anything more?
Not from here. I don't think they're hanging out in this room. I think they're hanging out back in the other room.
Okay. We can stop and move in there. Let's just
Suppose so. Moving. Those wheel almost falling over. I'm okay.
Help. Are you ready? You going?
Yes.
So right now we're doing what's called an Estes method. You can go and talk to Kelly. She's over in the supply room over there. If you talk to her out loud, she can actually hear you, and she's gonna tell us what comes across as what you say. So can you go in and tell her hello?
clock?
That sounds weird.
Oh, I thought that was a clock.
You can hear the clock, yeah, but that sounds like a tap on the glass.
It just felt like someone, like, touched my head.
Who's touching Kelly right now?
Feels like there's steps. Like someone just stepped right here, and then someone's like stepping behind me.
Can you tell her your name so she can tell us what your name is? Cat ball right next to me is going off.
Yeah, I see it.
Who's in the room with Will?
I love you.
Was that the
I heard you.
shit's here the
Yeah, I
third?
heard that.
Thanks. I appreciate that, but what's your name?
Will, did you hit anything?
I just shifted my weight, so I might have creaked on the floor.
No, that was a thud.
I thought it was a car door outside.
Can you touch the cat ball again that's right next to me? The little light up ball?
Is that it?
It's going off again.
Who is in the room with Will? Can you tell us your name, please?
And again.
Can you move away from the ball and let the light stop?
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Do you like using that light? Can you go over to the light and touch yes, or touch the ball and it will light up and that means yes? Do you like that light? Did that question make sense? No.
It's like our flirt.
Can you go over and touch that ball again and light it up? Let Will know you're in there with him. Who do you love?
Well, should we move Kelly in there?
Maybe. You okay?
Yeah. It's not that candle. There's a different smell.
So it's not the candle.
No. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What happened?
What's wrong?
Do you need to step out?
No.
Is she emotional?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Cat ball. Again.
This feels like someone's like doesn't want me in here, kind of like it's just like kicking the seat. Feels like someone's like tapping my seat. Like maybe like get out of hey, like can you move?
Well, we were just talking about moving you into where Will is.
Oh.
Wait, is that what made you take your headphones off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe we should then. I think you should move them.
I'll trade you places.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need help or you good?
Do I need to take my chair? Or
Yeah,
no?
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah.
I don't have a chair then.
Oh.
I was just standing up, so.
Was
Do you want
Was-
a chair? You okay?
was my response relevant?
Is there what?
I don't
My
know.
response.
Yeah, I
I
love you.
mean, it could have been.
Yeah, I love you. Yeah, that was weird. I was like, that one came out clear.
I
Male
mean,
or female?
that's
It was
Was
a
it a-
male that said it.
Okay.
It said it was what?
A male.
A male that said I love you.
approximately how old would you say that person was? Give or take.
Probably in the 30s. Wasn't too old. Well, if it was from back in the day, that would be considered old, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
I'm thinking a little bit bigger picture than that, than what you're thinking right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I might be thinking the same thing. What do you think?
I don't think that was a message for us. I think that was a message for
Okay.
someone who's normally supposed to be here. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
Because today's what, 2 years?
Today's the day. 2 years.
wow.
Oh.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem threatening or anything.
It had nothing to do with what we were talking about, or anywhere close. I mean, we weren't really
Actually,
talking
none
about
of us were asking any questions
Yeah.
at all.
Oh.
But even any question before that or around it wasn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if they're gonna
that's
even
interesting. Because the I love you came out very clear.
Yeah, you were strong saying that.
But as soon as she said that, that's exactly what popped into my head.
Yeah, because today is exactly 2 years that you passed.
Okay, so you told me that.
Was he here when investigations and stuff were going on?
No. No. I mean, we were here, but not we weren't investigating yet.
Oh, it's
And he was taken by ambulance from the house.
That's an interesting. That's still interesting. Because that's the only thing that comes through today of all days. God, da. Okay, all right,
what did
fine.
he pass from?
Yeah, give me the recorder.
He had COVID, but
You in your K2 also?
they were able to clarify.
I mean, it won't really matter. You
that
won't
he
be able to
tested
see it.
negative for COVID. So it's just not, we're not fully too sure.
Other complications.
Yeah, just complications that was affiliated with everything, I think.
I was just wondering if that's what we were feeling when we were in that other room with the pain. That's why I wondered what it was.
Yeah. Is she upset? Is she ready?
You ready?
She's really saying I'm still.
Whenever you guys are. Just give me like a minute. 30
Okay.
seconds.
Okay.
What is Will doing? Is he just sitting in it?
You just stand him in there. I think Kelly has the stolen with her.
Okay, I'm ready.
So do you think we're actually, do you think, is that why you said what you said? Just out of curiosity? That was me. I'm just setting that one up, sorry.
I was like, seriously? Okay, we moved Kelly to the other room. You seem to want her to move. Is there something that you want to say now? You can go talk to Kelly. She'll tell us what you want to say.
Wonder.
Cat ball by Kelly.
Can you come in here into the room where I am and touch the cat ball that's in front of me also?
Cat ball again.
No, not that one. This one in here.
Who's in here with us? Pete? Frank?
What about John B? You here?
His wife lived in his house with him.
Pete's?
Marietta.
Who?
Marietta.
Can she actually
She-
hear us?
No.
Yeah,
I think
so
she was just
just said
answering.
who?
Oh.
Yeah, she has her headphones on.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think she can hear us. She said,
Answering.
Maybe she was asking them. Did your wife live here with you? Thank you.
Who were we supposed to pass that message off to?
We'll be more than happy to tell them. We just need to know their name. We want to let them know that. I'm sure they'd want to know too.
This may be my recorder.
is that,
What was that?
did she just wiggle it? Is she okay?
See, I'm not getting too much in here.
No, she's like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
Yeah, usually you're talking up a storm.
What about in the back?
Yeah, there's really nothing going going on besides that thank you, but that was kind of.
Was that you, Will?
Yeah, that was me.
Was it the same voice, Kelly?
It sounded like it, but it was kind of like chopped up. So I'm not gonna say that it was like something. But besides that, I love you. That came out really clear.
Will.
Yes. That was, okay. I'm listening. What do you want?
Who's going?
Going where?
Gone.
What's gone?
Guess.
I don't want to play a guessing game.
Be helpful if you just told us.
I say.
Behind me. I'm sorry, what?
What'd she say? I say. I say.
You say what?
Move.
Will.
Okay.
Done. End.
Do you want us to leave?
Out.
Can anybody confirm that there's a shadow standing in the doorway right now? In front of us.
I don't see it.
Death.
Beth?
I am not deaf.
We hear you. We hear what you're saying.
Well, no, it's not.
Hurt.
You're saying you're gonna hurt one of us if we don't leave? That's not very nice. You want me specifically to leave and go outside? Is that what you're trying to say?
Stop it. Good morning. Good night.
Are you in the doorway? Are you coming to
No.
confirm with us? Is this the end of your meeting? Is everyone leaving now?
Yellow.
Who are you calling yellow? I happen to know here in Tombstone that is an insult. That is not very nice.
Let's. Once. Somebody keeps laughing intermittently. Who?
Like, as soon as I saw the shadow here, I spun
One.
around and saw one standing in the doorway over there.
Roy?
Do you have a plan for something?
William.
Yes.
Do you need to step out?
I think it wants Will. It keeps calling Will or William.
Okay, Will's in there now. You can talk to him and he can tell us what you're saying.
Here?
Will is here. Are you here?
Ron. Hey.
Hi.
Lift. First time? Hey.
Anybody else feel just sad?
No, sir.
Yeah. Almost like somebody's staring at you.
Alright, good to go. Help us.
What do you need help with?
Help. First one was male, second one was female.
How can we help you?
Help me.
Tell us how.
Help with.
Get out of here.
Where are you at?
Leave.
Do you want to leave? Do you want us to leave?
Wait.